Antoine Dupont wasn't born into fame. He came from a small village in southern France, far from the spotlight, far from the noise of global rugby. But even there, something was different. From a young age, Dupont didn't just play the game, he understood it. While others focused on strength or speed, he focused on timing, positioning, decision-making. He saw space where others saw chaos. And that changed everything. As he moved through the ranks, it became clear that Dupont wasn't just talented. He was evolving faster than everyone around him. His passes were sharper, his reactions quicker, his control almost surgical. He wasn't just reacting to the game, he was predicting it. By the time he entered professional rugby, the pressure was already there. Expectations, comparisons, the weight of becoming France's next great player. But Dupont didn't collapse under it. He adapted, he refined his game, and elevated it. Soon, he became the heartbeat of French rugby, the player everything flowed through. Attack, defense, tempo, leadership. He controlled it all. And what made him dangerous wasn't just skill, it was intelligence. In high-pressure moments, when games slowed down for most players, they speed up for him. He makes decisions others can't even see, executes moves others wouldn't dare attempt, and delivers when it matters most. But greatness isn't just built on talent, it's built on consistency. And that's where Dupont separates himself. Game after game, moment after moment, he performs, not occasionally, but constantly. Today, Antoine Dupont is more than just a player. He is the definition of modern rugby. Fast, intelligent, complete. A player who doesn't just play the game, but rewrites how it's played. And in an era filled with stars, he stands apart, not as the strongest, not as the loudest, but as the smartest player on the field. A true modern genius. High voltage. Eben Etzebeth doesn't just play rugby, he imposes himself on it. Born in South Africa, a country where rugby is built on power and pride, Etzebeth grew up surrounded by a culture that values strength, discipline, and physical dominance. And from an early age, he fit that mold perfectly. Tall, powerful, intimidating. But what made him different wasn't just his size, it was how he used it. While others relied on brute force, Etzebeth combined aggression with control. Every tackle had intent. Every collision had purpose. Every movement was calculated. As he rose through the ranks, his presence on the field became undeniable. Opponents didn't just prepare to face him, they braced for impact. Because when Etzebeth steps into contact, it's not just a challenge, it's a statement. He became a cornerstone of South African rugby, playing a crucial role in their biggest victories on the world stage. World Cups, international clashes, high-pressure battles, moments where physicality decides everything. And in those moments, he thrives. But being an enforcer isn't just about strength, it's about discipline, control, knowing exactly where the line is, and pushing right up against it. Etzebeth mastered that balance. He plays on the edge, but never loses focus, never loses structure. And that's what makes him truly dangerous. Because behind the aggression, there's intelligence. Behind the power, there's precision. Game after game, he delivers the same intensity, the same dominance, the same presence that shifts momentum. Not with flashy plays, but with impact. Real, physical impact. Today, Eben Etzebeth is more than just a powerful forward. He is the standard of physical rugby. A player who defines collisions, controls chaos, and reminds everyone that sometimes the game isn't about speed or skill. Sometimes It's about who hits harder and refuses to back down. Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu isn't just part of the next generation of rugby. He represents where the game is going. Born in South Africa, a nation known for producing physically dominant players, Sacha took a different path. From the beginning, his game wasn't built on power. It was built on creativity, speed, instinct. While others followed structure, Sacha played with freedom. He saw angles others missed, took risks others avoided, and executed under pressure like it didn't exist. At youth level, his talent was impossible to ignore. Game after game, he stood out. Not just because he was good, but because he was unpredictable. Defenders couldn't read him. Coaches couldn't limit him. He played the game on his own terms. As he moved into professional rugby, expectations grew quickly. South Africa had seen great players before, but Sacha brought something different, a modern edge. A style that blends traditional skill with fearless innovation. He's fast, but not just in movement. He's fast in thought. His decisions come instantly. His reactions are sharp. And once he finds space, he doesn't hesitate. But what truly defines him is confidence. Not arrogance. Not recklessness. Confidence. The belief that no moment is too big. No stage too intimidating. Even under pressure, he doesn't slow down. He becomes more dangerous. Because he trusts his instincts. And that's rare. Especially at such a young age. Today, Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu is still writing his story. Still developing. Still evolving. But the foundation is already there. Talent. Mindset. Fearlessness. And in a sport where hesitation can cost everything, he plays without it. Which is exactly why many see him not just as a rising star, but as the future of rugby itself. A true prodigy. High voltage. Ardie Savea doesn't wait for opportunities. He creates them. Born in New Zealand, a country where rugby is more than a sport, Savea grew up surrounded by a legacy of greatness. The All Blacks weren't just a team. They were a standard. And from early on, he wanted to meet that standard. But Savea's journey wasn't built on size or intimidation. It was built on energy. Relentless, non-stop energy. From the moment he steps onto the field, you feel it. The pace. The aggression. The urgency in every movement. He doesn't walk into the game. He charges into it. As he rose through the ranks, one thing became clear. He wasn't going to play the game the traditional way. He was going to push it forward. Faster carries. Harder tackles. Constant pressure. He turned every phase into a battle. And more often than not, he won. With the All Blacks, Savea became a key figure in one of the most dominant teams in rugby history. Not because he was the biggest, but because he never stopped. He chased every ball, fought for every inch, and refused to slow down, even when the game demanded it. But what makes him truly dangerous isn't just physical ability. It's mindset. He plays with heart, with emotion, with purpose. Every tackle means something. Every run carries intent. And even in the toughest moments, he keeps moving forward. That's what separates him. Consistency under pressure. Intensity without limits. Drive without hesitation. Game after game, he delivers impact. Not in flashes, but in waves. Relentless waves that wear opponents down. Today, Ardie Savea is more than just a player. He is momentum. He is pressure. He is the force that changes games. Because when he's on the field, there is no pause, no hesitation, no stopping, only forward, only impact, only dominance. An unstoppable force. Marcus Smith doesn't just play rugby. he performs it. Born in England, Smith grew up in a system known for structure, discipline, and control. But from the very beginning, he brought something different: creativity, flair, a style that refused to stay inside the lines. While most players focused on playing it safe, Smith took risks. He attacked space, trusted his instincts, and turned ordinary moments into something unforgettable. At youth level, his talent was obvious. But it wasn't just skill that made him stand out. It was confidence. The kind of confidence that doesn't fade under pressure. The kind that grows when the spotlight gets brighter. As he stepped into professional rugby, expectations followed him. Could he deliver at the highest level? Could his unpredictable style survive against elite defenses? Smith answered those questions the only way he knew how: by playing his game. Fast, fearless, unapologetic. His passing opened defenses. His kicking controlled territory. And his movement created chaos. Defenders couldn't predict him, because he didn't think like them. He saw opportunities where others saw risk. And instead of hesitating, he acted. That's what makes him dangerous. Not just ability, but instinct. In big moments, when games hang in the balance, most players become cautious. Marcus Smith becomes bold. He embraces pressure, turns it into energy, and delivers when it matters most. But beyond the skill and the highlights, there's impact. Fans don't just watch him. They feel the game through him. Because when Smith plays, something unexpected is always about to happen. Today, Marcus Smith is more than just a playmaker. He is entertainment. He is unpredictability. He is the spark that turns a game into a spectacle. Because for him, rugby isn't just about winning. It's about how you win. And no one does it quite like him. The Showman